What's up, guys? Andy here. It's semester 1 at the University of Tasmania. So I have asked a few university students on how they balance between their studies, their personal commitments, as well as their well-being. So come on, join me and let's hear what they have to say.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Heard you've been wondering about how I balance a life and full-time study. Let me tell you about it, let's go.
If I'm honest, I'm just winging it. It takes practice. It's about making priorities and making sure that you feel right and you're getting all the jobs done you need to.
I look at the goal ahead. I can see where I want to go and which path I have to take to get there. But with a bit of patience and a lot of hard work, we'll get to the end.
Just simple, management, and of course, taking a break. Actually, study and work are parts of your life, but don't make it your life. I always make a point that any tasks that befall study and work are being accomplished within that day, and the rest will be allotted to relaxation, or cooking, or gardening, or bushwalking in better days. Also, you need to take a break in between your tasks like coffee or tea breaks. I call it a brain rest. During these breaks, I call my family or talk to my friends. Most of the time, I just go outside and check the plants. Thank you.
What I currently do right now is I'll list out all my schedule on my calendar so that visually it'll be clearer, and I will sort out my priorities no matter it's study, work, or social life related. And then I will try my best to follow the plan, even though most of the time things won't just go with the plan. But I will adjust my pace accordingly, and things are right so far. I'm also pretty positive how it will be like in the future.
Hey there. You want to know how I study and balance life? Let's go find out. I'm a volleyball player, but I also got to get those grades. I also love playing video games and going to the gym, but I still always find time to study. I like to study here at my desk because I know one day it'll mean I'll achieve a career. And that's how I balance life and study.
The success behind my being able to balance study, work, and general life commitment lies on proactive planning and communication. For an effective planning process, it's important for me to update my weekly schedule, as every week my study plans changes. In terms of communication, it's important for me to relay my availability hours to my boss to avoid clashes. By effectively doing all this, I am able to factor out fun time with my friends and personal hobbies. Thank you.
Balance them all by first setting my priorities. First on my list, of course, is my commitment to my health and my well-being. So first thing in the morning, I would make sure that I have my own quiet and peaceful time. Whatever I do to myself, I also do to my son. And we manage to have meaningful conversations daily in order for us to nurture our relationships and connection very deeply. During the day, after I drop him off to school, I either cycle to work, we both do. Now at the last stage of my PhD, so most of the work I do is writings and meetings with my supervisor. In the weekends, my son and I do the chores on Saturdays, and we devote our Sundays to having or spending time together just to bond and do things that we love to do, such as playing at the park, socializing with friends, or just staying at home playing or painting.
Oh, hey, heard you guys want to know how to juggle university and also working. The biggest key is to be able to juggle. And if you can't juggle, you need to remember, the biggest thing is time prioritised and make sure it's all about hard work.
Just get ready for work, 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 work.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me prove you. I will prove you. Did you hear that? That's your mantra to go to survive as a full-time student in uni. You've got 4 years to study in a semester, you've got a job to do to cover your expenses.
You've got a social life to keep up with, you've got to go to the gym, you've got to keep fit, you've got to cook and clean your dishes, you've got to do the laundry and whatnot.
But trust me, you can nail all of that if you plan, organize and prioritize all your tasks on a day-to-day basis. Big load on your head, but when you break it down, do one thing at a time based on what needs to be done first, you can do it. I personally like to do music, and I try to balance between uni life and music. I try to get my uni work done ASAP and then focus on my music, and then I go to doing the rest of the other work. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, anyone can do it. Good luck.
What about you? How do you find balance? We would love to hear it from you. Leave them in the comments below.